Hey guys, this is your intro video to everything you need to know once you get started on how to navigate Beachbody On Demand, how to pick the program for you, and also, oh, it's cute, also how to navigate like our nutrition and then our Beachbody challenge tracker on our phones. Okay, I'm going to start off with showing you all the different programs and how to get around, how to find the nutrition guides, how to find everything you need in Beachbody On Demand. So I'm going to start off here by sharing my screen. Here we go. All right. Hope you guys can see this. So this is our workout programs right here. This is when you log on to Beachbody On Demand. This is from the desktop. You can also log on from your smart TV, or if you have a Fire Stick, or if you have an iPad, or on your phone. When I'm looking at the nutrition aspects of each program, I like to do it on my computer just because it's a little bit easier. But when you log on to Beachbody On Demand, this is what it's going to look like. So you have access to all of these programs right now, no matter what, for the entire duration of your subscription. So if it's 3 months, 6 months, a year, whatever your duration is, you'll have access to all these programs. The one key on that is that next month when Morning Meltdown 100 comes out, since it has early access period that starts on July 29th is when the actual program starts, but you can purchase early access earlier than that. It's a little bit different. You have to purchase that early access, but 100% worth it. I just finished that program. I was one of the 100 people that got to test that program out for you guys before we got started, and it is damn near amazing. So it is worth the little investment to get it before everybody else. Otherwise, you have to wait till October, and by that time, you're going into holidays, and it's so much harder to commit to 100 days during the holidays than it is right now in July. So that is just a little pre-note. But anyways, you have access to all of these. So we have 21-Day Fix Real Time, which is 21-Day Fix got redone this past year because it was 5 years old. They wanted to, vamp it up, make it now, make it new. So they redid those. You have access to those. We have Transform 20, which is a 20-minute program built for those people that are on the go busy, but you can commit to 20 minutes. It's so fun. It's so quick. You don't even realize it's over. You're like, wait, what just happened to me? You're just drenched in sweat. Lift 4 is a 4-day-a-week program that consists of lifting and then HIIT workouts, and then finishes with a core component every single day. It's really cool because it will combine back and bicep days. You'll have a shoulder day, a leg day, and then, what am I missing? Triceps and, back, shoulders. One of those. But there's 2 grouped together, and then a shoulder day and a leg day are by themselves. So, chest and tries. There we go. I was like, come on, Maddie. So that's Lift 4. I absolutely love that program. That was a program I did during the summer because it was only 4 days a week. And so I had those 3 rest days that I could combine. If I wanted to do a Friday, Saturday, Sunday rest day, I would just work out Monday through Thursday. Otherwise, it's built on a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday schedule. 80-Day Obsession. Holy crap. The program that transformed my life and got me started with real results. I did 21-Day Fix to start to get myself to commit to 21 days, but the next program I ever did was 80-Day Obsession. It is total core, arms, booty work to the max. It's pretty damn amazing, but it is 80 days and it's an hour workout. So I always ask people, like, how much time are you willing to spend to transform your body? If you're like a 20 to 40 minute person, I recommend Lift 4, Transform 20. But if you're like, I got 40 to 60 minutes, 80-Day Obsession's a bomb program, 60 plus minutes. We have Body Beast, which I'll get to, and different programs like that. PiYo. The thing with PiYo is you don't need any equipment at all, and it's going to scorch a lot of calories. So for people that don't have weights or anything to start, that's a really great program to get your body moving and get your body going. It will make you sore no matter what. Shift Shop's like an athlete, total like agility stuff type work. Core to Force is an MMA style program. Right here, Jericho is the creator of Morning Meltdown 100 that's coming out in July. T25 and like Insanity Max 30 and those Insanity workouts by Shaun T are older version, like they're older, but they're also a great way to get a great cardio session in with no equipment needed, just your body. We also have the 3-week yoga retreat. And on top of that, we have the Beachbody Yoga Studio that literally has so many different flow sequence, 114 different workouts just for yoga. And so 9 yoga stretches, yoga moves, like there's so many different workouts. If we come to the workout list, there's chill flow, restore and stretch, core, like whatever you want type of yoga. So that's always kind of fun just to like mix it up every once in a while. If you have a rest day, go do some yoga and you have access to all of that. Trying to go back now. But it just goes on and on and on. Mes de Mas is a Spanish program. It's translated into English, but it's a Spanish program, which is super cool that we're able to offer that. And then these two programs right here, Body Beast and Hammer and Chisel. I want to mention them because there's so many husbands, spouses, whatever, significant others that watch us do these workouts and they're like, I'm never going to work out at home. I like to work out at the gym. And the cool thing is, under program materials of those two programs, Hammer and Chisel and Body Beast, there's Body Beast worksheets. And so you'll come to the PDF and it'll tell you workouts to do, and you can bring these sheets to the gym and it'll tell you how much weight, how many reps to do, and it changes. There's 14 different worksheets. Say if you want to build your back and buys, all these different workouts that aren't just watching a DVD. You don't have to bring the videos into the gym to do it. You can just print out your weight sheets and bring them with you. And that's something that nobody knows about. It's like top secret. But it's also such a great option. That's what Nick, my boyfriend, does. He loves it, and it keeps him like on track, and you get your workout in quicker than if you're like wandering around the gym. Oh, maybe I'm going to go work some arms. Oh, I'm going to do some core. Like, that phase where it's like you're wasting time. This keeps you on track. So I'm going to show you guys what a nutrition plan looks like. And so 21 Day Fix is something I offer and recommend to anybody that's getting started. You will be sore no matter what program you're doing if you haven't worked out in a while. But this is just a good one. It's 30 minutes straight, no extra, no less, 21 days straight. It's beginner intermediate program. There's so many modifications you can take, and it's going to totally transform your life. Like, I lost 9 pounds in the 21 days, but it also taught me all about nutrition. It helped me get focused and stay on board, and then it got me to continue to do the next program. And one of the reasons why I always have people start with this one is that if you can manage 30 minutes, maybe you can go up a little bit more in time, or maybe that was too much time, you go down a little bit. If you like Autumn, if you're like, oh my God, I can't stand her, we could change trainers. So there's just so many different options, and that's why I like starting with this program. You're not tied down forever. It's 21 days. So you'll come here. So this is the overview like I was talking about, but you'll come to your workout list, and this is where your workouts are. They're labeled day 1 through 21. You just press play. So easy. I also really recommend this bonus 10-minute ab fix for whatever program you do. I love doing that ab fix. It'll leave you like crying. Your abs will be crying, I promise. It's so hard, but it's so fun. It's kind of like a reality check every once in a while. But if you come to program materials to the far right, this will bring you to our nutrition tab. So once we come to the nutrition tab, it'll bring us to food lists. And so each program is a little bit different. You have to kind of play around with it because some are newer, some are older. But I'm just going to go over all of this. So our food list for 21 Day Fix. This is super cool because it tells you the green container. So green container is our vegetables, right? And so at the top of this green container list is the best vegetables you could have to fill that container. At the bottom are other options, but they're just not as good and hearty as the ones at the top. But anything on here is fair game. But also think about it. Like, if you were to eat onions, 4 cups of onions all day, every day, that's not the best for you. But if you mixed it up with asparagus and broccoli and spinach, like those types of things, that's the best way to do it. It goes with our purple container, our fruits. Red is our protein. And one thing I just want to note for you guys is for proteins, Shakeology counts as your one protein container for the day. And then yellow is obviously our carbs, sweet potato being the best carb in the yams, and yellow yams are one of the best carbs you can have that helps fuel your body, but it's not full of a lot of processed sugar. Blue containers is our healthy fats like avocado, almond butter, some nuts, but making sure that you look at this. 12 almonds is a serving size. Not 24, not a handful, not however many you want, 12. 14 peanuts. So when I think about this, it makes me just want to eat an avocado and not have to count 12 almonds out. Or if you're doing some cheese, you got to make sure you're measuring that, because healthy fats are something that we overeat all the time. Most of us will just cut up an entire avocado, or if you get a scramble at the restaurant, they're going to give you half an avocado all sliced up. It's never like a quarter of an avocado. So you have to be aware of this, because that's when you're overeating, and that's what's going to prohibit you from getting those really good results. And then orange is like our dressings. So there's different 21-day fixed dressings in the Fixate cookbook that I'll show you guys, but also like olives, peanuts, some seeds, sunflower seeds. I love cooking with sunflower seeds. And then teaspoons are olive oil, coconut oil, that kind of thing, nut butters, etc. And then free foods are obviously water, and if you're putting like hot sauce or garlic and spices, you can have spices on your food. You don't have to eat it blah for 21 days. So I'm going to come back out of there. And then also under nutrition tab, there's the eating plan. So we have a vegan friendly plan, which is super cool that not all programs do, but we have vegan eating plans for almost all the programs. Then we have a 3-day quick fix if you're like, I need something really quick. It talks about carb cycling, how you can lose pounds quickly if you're going on vacation, wedding, whatever. I'm going to bring us to our eating plan here, PDF. And the cool thing too is you can print all these off. If you're a visual person and need to see it in paper, you can print all these off. They're all in your back office or on Beachbody On Demand. So here I go. I'm going to scroll down here. Well, it brought me back to the top. Cool. Okay, so this is how we're going to calculate what plan we're on. This is specific to 21-day fix. And the cool thing too is that each program has a different way to calculate it to find what food, like what meal plan group you're going to be in, because it's based on how many calories you are projected to burn in that workout. It's all done by nutritionists, like certified nutritionists do all this for us. And that's the cool thing, is that we don't, as coaches, have to call ourselves certified nutritionists or dietitians or anything, because it's already done by those people. We are just helping you, showing you the tools to do that. So that's why it's important to calculate your food groups per program that you're doing. And then if you want to eat in maintenance, or if you're trying to lose some weight, that's where that is. And then I'm usually always in plan A or plan B, but it depends based on what group you categorize yourself into. And sometimes it's going to look like more food than you think. You're like, oh my God, it's a lot. But it depends what food groups you're choosing to eat. If you're choosing to eat something that's not super fulfilling, but but that's counting as a container, you're going to be hungry. So I'm going to show you guys on Beachbody On Demand, or on your phone. There's an app that's the Nutrition Plus for Beachbody. And this is something that I love to do, is that on here, I don't always track like my water and my weight like it says, but it has these little container counts. And so you can choose based on this plan right here, what containers that you have left for the day. And then you'll go through and you can track them, and it'll subtract them through the day. And then I'll tell you how many you have left. And this is super important, especially in the beginning, when you're like, I don't know how many I have left. If maybe you tally it on a piece of paper and you carry it around all day, but this is also what we carry out all day, is our phones. And so making sure, at least for the first week, that you're doing that, and you're making sure you're eating all those containers, all of them, not just some of them, not because you're full, you got to eat them all, because that's going to help you fuel your body for the caloric outtake, or like the expenditure that you're doing. And that you're properly fueling your body so that it can burn that calories off and you're not starving yourself. And then, so our tally sheets. So you can also print this off too if you wanted. And then it also will give you on each program a few different samples of how to make those meal plans come together based on the containers you have. So say for breakfast, you have a hard-boiled egg. You get 2 hard-boiled eggs. You have cooked oatmeal and sliced apples. And that would be a red container, a yellow container, and a purple container. And then for your snack 1, in the middle of the morning, you'll have your Shakeology. And then this gives you different lunch options. And so that's kind of how each program is ran. You can kind of go through this on your own time based on whatever program you're doing, but they all have sample meal plans that can help you put together your own meal plan for your own success. So that is the workout tab. Up here at the top, you see me just switch to the nutrition tab. And I'm going to scroll down here. And so this is something you guys all get access to, is Fixate, a Fix approved cooking show. So you're going to come on to Fixate, and we'll scroll down. Nope. Okay, we'll go to resources. So there's videos for each of these meal plans, or each of these different recipes. They do a whole video on how to make it. But you can come to here to recipes and look at the PDF. And that way you can print off the recipes you like and make your own little cookbook, or you can order the cookbook if you want a hard copy on your back, or like Beachbody On Demand. And they just came out with a volume 2. So only if you have Ultimate Portion Fix, you'll have access to the volume 2 Fixate, or you can order it. I think it's only $12 or $15. And these are the recipes that taught me how to cook. I was an awful cook. But it's really cool because on the recipes, they'll breaks it down between breakfast recipes, and then there's like lunch, snacks, dinner, cocktails, everything, desserts, whatever you need. And say you're doing 80-day obsession, it'll have an 80-day obsession approved logo on the recipe. And then it also will tell you if it's gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian, etc. at the top here, and you'll see paleo-friendly as well. Another thing, so here's all the recipes, and say you want to go to that page, you just look at that number and you get to that page. I'm just going to show you guys here on the breakfast one. So you can see this breakfast pizza, if you're having one serving, and this thing makes 3 servings, one serving is going to be 1.5 green containers, a red container, and a blue container. And most of these recipes are 40 minutes or less. And it breaks them down every single program. And so, or every single recipe has the container counts, which just makes it so easy to have those portion control containers and make it happen. I like to share different recipes in the challenge tracker app, but I just like to show you guys this because you have access to all this if you're stuck and you're like, I don't know what to do. Or you also have Pinterest. Pinterest is your best friend. You can Google Pinterest 21-day fix recipes or meal plans, and there's a ton on there. Some of them aren't technically Fix approved, so if you're like, is this right, Maddie? You can always send me a screenshot and I can help you out. But that is our cooking show. So I'm going to stop sharing. That is all Beachbody On Demand, but also I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the tracker app. Well, my eye just keeps twitching. So you'll come to Team Beachbody tracker app, and this is what it looks like. It's called the June Fit Club. And it's kind of a rolling group because I like to have my groups bigger and having everyone in there instead of just having a bunch of spread out groups, because 1, I get overwhelmed and then I just stop posting. But 2, it's so nice to see other people posting and showing up. And when you have smaller groups, you have less people posting and showing up, and it's less accountability. So I want the most accountability for you. And so on here, it will log your workout already if you choose to sync your workout, but otherwise you'll press this big plus sign down here at the bottom. And then since I already logged my workout, it looks like that. But say I want to log another workout, you go to add another, and then you can say anything you want, like that one was a tough one, or I worked my ass off today. And then you'll take either a selfie or post a photo with their picture. And then once you post it, it will show up on the timeline and you can see everybody else's. And it's so fun to like be able, oh, there's me. There's mine earlier today, like workout complete, 6 a.m. hot Pilates and morning meltdown. And just people are liking and commenting and boosting you up. And it's just a great community. There's no like, oh my God, I'm scared to post. No one's going to take you down. And if you don't feel comfortable posting, you don't have to share it to the whole group, but it'll still log your workouts and it'll show me that you logged your workouts, but you don't have to share to the whole group. I like when you do, but you don't have to. You can also share whatever recipes, different ideas, things that are working for you, just different victories. And then also on the app, you will log when you get started, you'll post a before photo, but the only person that can see that before photo is me if you give me access. If you don't, it's just there for you. Nobody else will ever see it. And it's a great way that you can just snap progress photos along your journey. And it'll keep you accountable because sometimes you're not going to see the scale right away change. And that was something I struggled with for so long, is I only looked at the scale. I didn't know you could take a tape measure and measure your ligaments or limbs and ligaments, your limbs, and actually see change. And so doing that and taking photos and just constantly seeing myself change in front of the mirror was amazing. And so I highly, highly recommend doing that. If you don't share it with me, I don't care. I'm not going to be offended, but I also love being able to shout you out. And I'll do check-ins on the weekends, give you a few recipes and see how you're doing if you need any help or whatnot. But that's basically it. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. But I love you guys, and I hope you have a good one.